Hello everybody, Sifd here again with another Soulstone Survivors run, and today I'm going to be playing the Barbarian with the attack speed and the attack speed multiplier. But the reason why I'm doing that is not to play the Barbarian itself, but I want to use pretty much any other weapon and just get it to have crazy attack speed. So the plan is we pick up 2 buffs, then we throw away my main weapon and start using some other main weapon with a crazy attack speed, something like that. I don't know what weapon I'm going to go for now, but we're going to see. This character is the one with the most attack speed, so attack speed is what you need if you want to have a good chance of, you know, being able to do a single weapon run of anything pretty much, because most of the weapons have like a cooldown of 5, 6, 7 seconds, which is obviously too much. So there's that, I guess. Now what weapon I'm gonna go with, I'm gonna see. Let's manage this. Attack speed of slash. I could go with the slash build, but should I go for a slash build? Let's go for a slash build. I want to go a slash build. I think I have done this before, but we're gonna see. We're gonna see. I mean, it's only 1 level that I wasted here. It isn't really that important to me, but if the slash becomes too powerful, then I will have everything ready and in place to get the crazy slash build going. So there's that. Level up. Okay, I found a throw axe. Let's reroll for the buffs first. Let's get might. Oh, Blizzard. Blizzard is a skill I enjoy. Yeah, maybe if I can get Blizzard going, that would be nice. I haven't done a single Blizzard run. Still hope for the best. So I decided to do only 1 run per video from here on out, because first of all, I'm slowly burning out of this game. Secondly, I want to slowly transition back to 3 videos per day. Attack speed of... Yeah, we're gonna go with this now. This is happening now. This is slash build. Yeah, I want to slowly transition over to doing 3 videos per day again, if I can. If I'm able to. So, Soulstone Survivors, first of all, I'm already slowly burning out of this. Also, the fact that there isn't a mode to only play with 1 ability. What is this? Increase the damage of full instant double slash is that. And also potency of buffs, we're taking this. So yeah, as I said, they are not adding a bunch of patches every day, daily or anything. So that's one issue, because, you know, the game is pretty stale, or at least becoming stale. Let's get another buff. The second thing is that I have done most of the things here to be done, other than single weapon runs. But the thing is that the game is, you know, punishing for single weapon runs. I'm gonna go with 3% attack speed. What I mean by that is that I am doing resets here to get these buffs. Right now, this is like my first run. I haven't done a single reset yet. Maybe I'm a lucky one today. And now 18% attack speed. We take that. This is useless. We take the 80% attack speed. And the slash is gonna become crazy with the attack speeds we're rolling. So yeah, there's that. By the way, this also applies bleed, so that's good. And yeah, the third thing is I also want to start doing a 3rd video per day, man. Let's go with opponents are weaker instead of us being more powerful. Because opponents weaker is actually a very good debuff. This is such a lucky run, by the way. We have gotten all the buffs yet. Other than Bloodlust, obviously. Sorry for that. Level up. Okay, we're gonna banish this. Size. 9%. I would say yes to the 9% size increase. Seems more fun to me. And also maybe we transition over to Blood. No, we're not gonna transition over to Rain, obviously. Just gonna stay here with my machine gun of madness. Okay, I don't want these. I'm gonna get attack speed. That is decent-ish. The more attack speed I gain, the higher the chance that Bloodlust is gonna be permanent. And it's gonna be like... everything dies. Could have gone with movement speed too if I didn't banish it. Level up. Oh, I got another buff. Wow, it's unbelievable that we get so many buffs this so easily. This is one of my most likely runs, almost ever. Let's continue. Maybe that could be a thing. It's a buff only. You know what they could also add? They could also make it so that when we get like a lot more spells. First of all, they definitely need to add a lot more spells in this game. Let's go with damage of melee attacks. When they add more spells this game, like let's say, I don't know, 30 more. I mean, throughout the development of this, right? Let's say 30 to 50 more spells. I hope at some point they will give us a 4th or a 5th slot. And maybe that 4th or 5th slot is going to be a unique build slot. Like, you choose what upgrades you want to get there, and then you can only get, like, fire upgrades. Bleed applies poison. We're gonna take this, as my normal attacks do apply bleed, so now they also apply poison. Let's run away. Let's run in again. With so much bleed, the opponents almost always get crit. Nope. Nope. Yes, and we're done. I just got the full build. Very nice. I could still transition over to anything else pretty much if I wanted to. Because, yeah, I mean, I could level up. Let's go with multicasting. Actually, let's go crit chance. The reason why I go crit chance is, well, first of all, multicasting isn't that much, and secondly, crit damage was that, by the way. I want crit damage because with all these bleeds I applied, we'll have a good chance to just destroy him. Damage of slash, let's go. Slash slash. Ooh, look how fast it looks when I have Bloodlust active. How much cooldown does this thing have? 19.5. It's a bit too much right now. We will increase it. Level up. Nope. Yeah, no, definitely not reroll. Crit chance is useless, as I will have 100%. Let's go with fragility, I would say. Apply some fragility, start destroying bosses. Up. Destroy these guys. Level up. Okay, area of melee skills. That's really good. 15% is pretty big size. Nice, nice, nice. Level up. I would say crit damage multiplier. Okay, so is this 12% multiplicative? So from the question, if it is multiplicative, we take it guaranteed. So if it goes up to 81, 2.81, it's not multiplicative. And 3, okay, it's multiplicative. We take crit damage forever. Crit damage is completely busted. We take crit damage, level up, none of these. What is this? Potency of might. This is really good because you can make might permanent very easily. So we're gonna take this. And if this becomes like 100% more damage and it's permanent, it's insane. Crit multiplier, we take this. This is for damage, which also multiplies what more damage we already do. But I'm gonna go with this. I'm just gonna make this 6% be... I want to make the crits be 10 times or something. Let's continue onwards. Level up. 6% damage, I would say. Could also have gone with other thing, but whatever. And I do have the movement speed to move anyway. Level up. Okay. Potency of might. We're gonna take that. That's 69. Very nice. Let's continue. I think by saying very, I'm already not doing the meme correctly. Just have to say nice. Slash everything. Level up. Multicast. 6 damage. I would say multicast. Whenever I do get a double slash. I obviously want to get multicasting. But I would prefer if I get it by getting a legendary, you know. Let's go multicast again. Trying to get more multicasts than just straight up damages, maybe. Level up. Level up. Okay, potency of might, potency of bloodlust, we take that. I saw the crit damage there. But we obviously take the potency of one of the most powerful skills in the game. Which is gonna get nerfed again, I guess, at some point. Because nerfs is the new trend in these games. As that makes sense. Like, that's the thing with the nerfing, by the way, of these games. I know, I have talked about nerfing a million times about these games, but the main aspect of the nerfing about this game, whoever nerfs these games, every single dev, I do not think any dev is outside of the scope of what I'm about to say. Any and every single dev that nerfs games like these has missed the mark on what these games are supposed to be, like completely. You are creating a game just because, I mean, you might have the idea, okay? You might have had the idea before Vampire Survivors appeared. I'm not saying that you stole the idea, or you took the idea every time you poison, you might doom as well. Might as well take it. I'm not saying you stole any idea, I'm not saying you're copying, I'm not saying any of this, but if you are inspired to a duration by let's take it, I guess. If your game is inspired by some Vampire Survivors, like if the reason why you made this game, your game as a dev, the survival game, is inspired by Vampire Survivors, like if Vampire Survivors did not exist, you would never create this game. Let's say it like that. If that is the case, frequency 18%. I'm gonna try to make this permanent. And you nerf the game because you think things are too powerful, then you have missed the mark completely. And the proof for that is the fact that Vampire Survivors never nerfed anything, and the only thing that they did is add more stages, add more encounters. Let's go 12% damage. I see the 20% potency here, which actually is more power, is better. Wait a minute, this is actually better. Because this is 20% more of 69. This is 12% more of... Is there a damage multiplier over here anywhere? There is no damage multiplier. Why is there no damage multiplier? Oh, it is. 2.33. Okay, so 12% is more. 2.33. That's up to 2.61. Yeah, that was like 30% damage boost. That was better. Wait a minute. 2.61. I don't know, because might was active when I got that. Whatever, at this point doesn't matter. I don't care. You might say 12 is better because permanent, but the thing is that Might is also going to be permanent at some point. Level up. Potency of Bloodlust is good, but we're going to go 10% damage on my melee attacks. Yeah, like Vampire Survivors did. Just add new stages with new challenges, with new opponents that are very dangerous that you have to fight, and do be careful around. Like, it's as simple as that. That's the thing I haven't seen anybody do yet, by the way. The only game that did that is 20 Minutes Till Dawn, and even there it isn't done that much. None of these games has added an opponent that is extremely dangerous. Like, Vampire Survivors has the Guardians and the Reaper at the end if you have a build for it. But, like, there are some Guardians that no matter what your build is, you're not gonna completely destroy them. Unless you know, unless you have, like, a completely overpowered build that you specifically made. Let's roll here, I don't want any of these. That you specifically made to beat the Guardian. Or unless you know what you're doing, the Guardians don't die easily. Now it's not like they are extremely dangerous or anything in that game. Like, it's just some opponents that chase you down, and at some point if they touch you, you lose 1/5 of your life or something. It's not like it's completely dangerous, but they added a new type of opponent that makes the game dangerous. Potency of Bloodlust, I think, is the play here. I see the 18% damage. I'll take the 18% damage. Whatever. Okay, this guy's dead. Maybe potency was the play though. Whatever. Doesn't really matter. Level up. No dashes. 8% damage. Okay. Seeing most of these guys hit. So yeah. That's it. That's the thing. Why did I start talking about nerfs? I don't know. I guess from the Genesia thing that happened. In case you didn't see today's Genesia video. Anyway, let's continue slashing through everything and anything and everybody. Slash. Just destroy everything, level up. By the way, let's go potency of this. By the way, whenever I'm talking about nerfs, I'm not talking about things like the cooldown nerf, okay? I'm not talking about things that are literally, if you take it, you can no longer lose, everything dies in a snap, you know, the whole screen disappears, you blink around the map all the time, you know, the whole screen is filled with explosions, lasers, meteors, everything. No, I'm not talking about these things. Yeah, okay, those things maybe should get nerfed. Frequency, let's go. Now it's almost permanent. That's a 1 second downtime. I'm not talking about these things, obviously. I'm talking about things like numbers. Oh, look, this spell is too powerful. Well, do you know the easiest way to nerf everything? The easiest way to nerf anything in any roguelike game ever is just add more things. It's as simple as that. Like, just add more things. And if you want to make the game harder, then you just add new opponents or buff the opponents. Like, it's as simple as that. And I really don't understand why every one of these devs has taken their idea of how to buff and nerf a game based on what Riot does. Or we have what MOBAs do. Because MOBAs were, I think, the first big games that had, you know, weekly patches, bi-weekly patches, monthly patches. And, like, the MOBAs were the first games that made this whole idea of buffing and nerfing a thing. Every single time something is too powerful, we nerf it. Something is too weak, we buff it. After 5 months of people saying us it's too weak, by the way, because buffs never happen in these games. Other than Dota, which Dota is like, oh, we got a new patch, let's actually flip the whole game around. Whatever's trash is a god now, whatever's a god is a trash now. So I prefer that, by the way, because it also includes buffs. That's the thing. Like, that's the thing with all of these games. When a dev in all of these games, the survival games, nerfs a thing, it makes it mediocre and boring. And when they buff a thing, they just bring it from trash into mediocrity and boringness. They never ever say, you know what? This next week is going to be the patch of the blizzard. We're gonna have the blizzard cover the whole map and do a bunch of damage. I'm just saying random examples, by the way. Area effect of melee attacks, let's go. Like, I have never seen this. None of them do it. None of them. Only Vampire Survivors does it. Only Vampire Survivors adds a patch and is like, you know what? Today we're gonna create a character that becomes a black hole and becomes damage immune and kills everything on the map and gets more damage, and every level up gets more damage and then also gets more XP and then also busts everything out and then also slashes the whole screen. Like, only Vampire Survivors does that. And nobody has ever said that game is, everything is too strong, that game is, you know, it's imbalanced, that game is completely balanced. No, everybody plays the games knowing that it's a fun game that you play for fun. And then when you unlock that crazy busted character, you're like, what is this? This is busted, this is so OP, and you're having fun. You know why? Because you're playing on your own. But for some reason, all these devs do not get that. Oh, level, run away. Wanna win slash around. Oh, I remembered why I said that whole thing. Oh, I said my whole piece because Bloodlust might get nerfed, maybe. I mean, that's just a random assumption. I'm just saying random stuff here. And honestly, it's also disingenuine to the dev, because the dev has done like a decent job in most of the things he's doing. But he did nerf Bloodlust, by the way. It was 30% and now it's down to 20% base value. So it's not like he gets a free pass just because he's a good nerf. No. Level up. But the good thing with this nerf, by the way, he also nerfed the skeletons. Increase the damage of physical skills. Also increases the potency of physical buffs. I'm gonna take this. If I take the attack speed, it makes Bloodlust permanent, by the way. Let's get this. Plus the potency on most buffs. How much does this give? Oh, it's holy. Well, it's trash. Let's continue on. So yeah, yeah, that's what I was going to say. The skeletons got nerfed. Do you remember yesterday or the day before we did the summoner run? Yeah, it's pretty much again to being mediocre. It used to be a god build. Now it's mediocre again. Because everything has to be mediocre. That's what people should say, by the way. I really hope that everybody that is watching me, other than the people that, you know, are getting really frustrated whenever I start doing the same discussion about everything, and the rants. Honestly, I should really stop with the rants. Whatever. Yeah, I really hope, instead of start saying the games are balanced and something is OP and something is weak, we should say that the game is fun, something is fun, or something is trash or useless, so that people start to understand, or boring. Those should be the words we're using, because those are the words that make sense in a solo game anyway. Let's level up. Potency of the might buff, frequency of the... let's go potency of the might buff. Let's just continue. Because even in Dark Souls games where people would say, oh, it's a hard game, yeah, people that are actually good at those games don't say it's a hard game. They just say, yo, you just don't know what to play. I mean, I think, right? I don't think people that are good in Dark Souls believe that the game is hard for them. They find the game fun. Because that's the bottom line. The bottom line is fun. Okay, the bottom line is fun, and also what the game, where the game draws the fun from. That is the one thing that most devs that create these games do not understand. The fun gets pulled from the OP, from being OP, from being busted. These games thrive on making you busted, and the only thing you can do to increase the fun that a player can have in these games is create challenges from them to beat. That is what a dev should be good. That's the hallmark of a difference between a good dev of these games and a bad dev of these games. A good dev is going to make his game challenging by introducing new challenges and will give the player a bunch of different choices to beat those challenges. A bad dev is going to see, to look how a player beats these challenges and will nerf the things that just make the challenges a cakewalk. Now you might say, but Sifd, if the challenges are a cakewalk, then wouldn't that make the game boring? No, I mean, if all the challenges are a cakewalk, yes, but the solution to that is to add more challenges. That is what the solution is, and just add, why don't you just add a death stage? That's the one thing I don't get. I want all of these games to do what Rogue Genesia does on that aspect. Just add a survivor stage that is made in a way that will kill you. Like, within very quickly even, like within 15 minutes, the game should try to start killing you right away. That way, a dev can actually see if the game is, if a skill is busted or not. You can see in this joke mode if the game is busted or not. In this joke mode, look at this. I'm playing, I'm just talking, don't even think about what is happening. Like, I'm not even caring about what's happening in the game itself. And nothing is actually happening. And now, because of what I'm seeing right now, do you think it makes sense to nerf the blades, or to nerf Bloodlust, or to nerf this or that? No, none of these things are the reason why this is busted easy. This is busted easy because of the game, the way the game is made. Like, I have meta progressions, and I know what I'm doing. I'm just picking up the good upgrades, and that's it. Like, you cannot... The only thing that you will achieve by nerfing this is nothing. You achieve nothing by nerfing this. Do you think it's gonna increase diversity? Everybody who is like, oh, but if you think about it, if they nerf Bloodlust, then that would make it so that you will be forced to pick up something else in its place. Yeah, but did you think about the following thing? If a nerf on a skill forces me to change the skill up, then doesn't that mean that they successfully made the skill boring and bad enough that I don't want to pick it up? Might as well delete it at that point? Like, when you draw the line? How will you draw the line in games like these? Now, some people might come in and say, yeah, but the thing is that they want to make the things to be not busted, but in the correct build, they're gonna be good. Guys, no. Stop trying to find a reasoning behind why a game should become worse. Okay? Just stop. Just take a breather and realize that it's not about balance at all. Okay? Balance is not a part of these games. If anything, there should be challenges that are literally unbeatable unless you completely cheese them or you get only the most busted things. That is what these games need. Higher... Oh, by the way, look at this. A chance to multicast on physical on literally the last second. I'm gonna fight you, man. I'm not even gonna move. Oh, maybe he sent me away. I didn't want to move away. I'm going in. All in. Boom. And I got him. Easy. Can I die from poison at the end? Nope, I fully healed. Well, it is what it is. Yeah, that's what they should add. More challenges. Make the game extremely hard. Add something that kills the player almost always. Why isn't there something like that in this game? That's what you need to do. Challenges, difficulty settings, more replayability, you know, more cards, more selection, more things. That's what a game should have. Not nerfs. Not... forcing people to pick something else because what they liked is trash now, you know. Anyway, as I said, I'm gonna leave it at 1 run this time because I want to start doing 3 videos per day again, and this is one of those games where, I mean, theoretically the second run is not good for business because, you know, the thumbnail can only talk about one of the 2 runs. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. I'm really eager to read the comments about whatever I said. I know I have touched upon this whole idea again about this nerfing buffing thing. I know a bunch of people have gotten tired of about hearing the same thing again and again. Yeah, maybe I need to... I don't know, man. I'm not gonna pander to whoever is like that. You know me, I'm not always every single day doing the same rant. I guess I am doing it pretty often, but not every single day. And I mean, tomorrow I'm not gonna be talking about the same thing. I really need to stop talking about the negative parts of whatever I'm talking about. You guys can go in the comments and talk about whatever you want. I really would like to hear your opinions, as I said, about anything. About the fact that I did a rant, and also about the thing I said specifically about the game itself, and also the whole decision about nerfing and buffing. By the way, this game did not specifically nerf that many things. It's not I'm attacking this game specifically. I was just talking about the balance aspect of these games, which, by the way, does not exist. These games, by definition, cannot be balanced, okay? Because the idea of these games are to be busted. Unless you want to do like a minimalistic type of slow type of game, which I think nobody's playing anyway. Anyway, that's going to be it for today. If you enjoyed, drop a like, up to the channel. If you want to see more, you can subscribe. And yeah, all the opinions, I'm ready to read them in the comments below. Thanks for all the Patreon and membership supporters. As always, thanks for watching, and see you guys around.